Guardiola, for whom this has been his least happy visiting venue, and who did exchange a few words with Jurgen Klopp in the build-up to this. I'd like those two to get caught up in any sort of public bickering. Truth be told, I don't think there's too much depth in it. The extent to which City did or didn't get a bit of a COVID-enforced break around or soon after Christmas. Something and nothing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of mutual respect and admiration between them, despite the odd little verbal spat.
Wijnaldum. Robertson. Good challenge by Cancelo on Mane. Good challenge by Henderson on Foden. Lifting it up towards Salah. Well seen by Diaz. Firmino! Caught that beautifully. And Edison turned it over.
Well, it's his anticipation that gets him in position in the first place, because he just reads the Diaz header. And so he's there and he's thinking, well, hang on a minute, this is going to sit up really nicely for me, so why not? And he
Robertson's corner, Stones with the clearing header, and Foden can bring it away. And he's got away from Alexander-Arnold. He's not got away from Curtis Jones. How very well anticipated. Lifted forward again by Alexander-Arnold, and Salah's on his way. Stones scratches it out. And the game's got legs now. Jones certainly had legs.
No, it was very good tracking on his part, and indeed Alexander-Arnold, who took the risk of trying to go and get it, and Phil Foden just sidestepped him.
Henderson for Mane. Alexander-Arnold.
And all of a sudden, I think Liverpool have found the determination to take charge of the ball themselves.
Robertson's ball in. Stolen away by Zinchenko. Well protected this by Firmino. Robertson. Jones. Wrapped at pace towards Alexander-Arnold, lifted in towards Firmino, out of the goalkeeper's hands almost by Stones.
One has to get tighter to that. 19 Premier League games this season. He just seems to have energy to burn.
He is fitness itself. Firmino. Nice little touch from Foden. Bit clumsy though from Gundogan. Salah. Wijnaldum. Salah. Firmino. Salah. Jones. Thiago. Robertson. Thiago. Salah. Thiago. Liverpool just starting to play some football here. Jones.
And let me... It's not 19 he started now. 23. And let me correct him. Premier League games all 19 he started now. 23 Premier League games all 23.
Henderson. Henderson. Out by Stones. Henderson out by Stones. Down by Rodri, down by Gundogan, but he's only found Wijnaldum.
They know each other's games. They know each other's games so well. Hard, the players are extremely well briefed, and we've been here before.
Foden has certainly progressed from being a youthful pawn into a formidable figure of your starting chess grid.
He makes that movement. It's a little bit of both, in fact, but he certainly makes a movement with his right leg.
Gundogan.
You can't do that. If you dangle like that, then you know where the player's going.
Beyond Alexander-Arnold, Sterling just too clever. Sterling just too clever. And on his behalf, Ilkay Gundogan. Barely player in the land. Barely a player in the land playing sharper football than this guy right now. At the top of his game. In front of the Kop. In an hour that truly matters. In the game upon which so much hinges. Ilkay Gundogan has heaved it over. It's a dreadful penalty. Shades of Mahrez, shades of De Bruyne. 3 massive, notable penalty misses by Manchester City against Liverpool, and none of them have so much as hit the target.
Well, you teed him up, and you had me fully believing that he was going to find the net. Such is his recent form. And, yeah, in keeping with Riyad Mahrez, high.
And De Bruyne at the Etihad in the autumn. And he must wonder whether this place is jinxed for him and for his team. And now Jones and Mane. Henderson. Robertson. In went Salah.
Yes, Robo, yes, Robo, yes, Robo, yes, Robo. Keep going, yes.
I mean, genuinely remarkable, Jim. He missed that by a country mile. And he missed the target, and Mahrez heaved one over the crossbar last year, and De Bruyne rolled one wide. These are top stars of the world game.
Yeah, and perhaps it did just get into his head. Listen, they all tell you that they try and remain cool, but they're And maybe those flashes were going through his head, and he lost a little concentration. It looked as if he was set on going high, but not that high.
Well, nobody knows, of course, quite how the narrative of this game. There is Riyad Mahrez remembering his miss.
It was at the other end, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Nobody knows how the rest of the narrative of this game is going to play out, but who's to say that over the course of the next few hours, days, weeks, months, that might not be remembered as the moment Liverpool at least stayed in the race. Firmino, clever. Wijnaldum. Taken back by Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Ambushed by three of them. Forward by Firmino. On by Salah. Cancelo seeking to escape. Bernardo Silva, his accomplice. Gundogan in search of redemption. Sterling had nowhere to go. Quickly forward by Firmino, taken up by Mane. Salah's dashing ahead of him. Alexander-Arnold is making up the ground from full-back. Salah. Mane. Salah. And a shot of handball. Jones for Robertson. And Robertson's cross is repelled by a tumbling Diaz.
Yeah, obviously he's just waiting to hear what the VAR officials are saying. But
Rodri's arm, I think, is the Fabinho. Clever ball. Salah's pass was seen by Cancelo. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Gundogan.
I would say as well, Peter, looking at Foden, I'm not sure that he's enjoying this role. It doesn't seem to be impacting. He's not featuring. Although maybe now he'll do something.
Foden.
No. Again, it's just not happening for him. You just wonder whether Pep Guardiola is already thinking about Gabriel Jesus and the possibility of a change.
Sweet take from Jones, but he couldn't retain possession for Alexander-Arnold.
Ultimately, you want a centre forward making centre forward runs.
Firmino. Nice ball for Mane, who stumbled over Cancelo, stumbled into Stones, and has himself a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. him by his ears. Big red mark.
From goal and you just kind of glance it back and there's no real power there.
It's 2 minutes of stoppage time we go. It was never going to be anything other than tight. It was always likely to be a game decided in moments. There has been one substantial moment, and Manchester City let it get away.
Yeah.
On the Ronalds. Rodri. Firmino. Mane. Robertson galloping past him. Mane. By Sterling. Of it. Firmino. Generally graceful Ilkay Gundogan is what we take away from a blank first half. Cold day by the banks of the River Mersey. Liverpool 0.